Hello. Wind's a bit strong. Not sure how much you'll be able to hear. First time here for it. Well, first time in a bit on my own. I'm about to go for a swim. Water seems really cold. Had a lot of mist. Still not lifted, and Northern Lights were out in force over this weekend. So I've completely missed them. Oh, that is cold. Well, I've come to the southern end of Cayton Bay because I thought it'd be less windy, but if anything, it's more windy. I don't know how that works. Because I thought they'd be sheltered by the, cliff, massive cliff. But yeah, it's very cold, this water. Very, very, very cold. First, I'm not going to stay that long up this end. Between all the rocks and stuff. Oh man, it's quite shallow. Oh, it is cold. It's really bitter, this water. They thought it'd have warmed up by now, but obviously not. I'm sort of dreading getting my head. Wow, do you know what? I've been doing a lot of kayaking just recently, and I have to say the river water is warmer than this. This is freezing. I'm tempted to get in a little hood, to be honest, before get any further in. Right, I will see you in a bit. Well, it's definitely warmer over here. I can't believe how cold it is over there. Just unreal. This is just like normal spring. Well, I mean, it's North Sea, so it's probably about 9-10 degrees. So, I mean, it's cold, but it's all right. But yeah, no, that must be about 3 or 4 degrees colder than here. That literally made my hands hurt. Just had 2 weeks of gastroenteritis, and God, that's one of the most unpleasant things I've ever had. Just, oh God, horrific. It's a tiny little swell today. Yeah, and you know, weird thing is, because I've probably got it from the river, because I go kayaking now, again. Well, I don't know really, but the weird thing is, I had my wetsuit in my room as well. I've not really rinsed it properly, so I was feeling really nauseous, and I've been sick, and the other end weren't too good, and so the smell of the river really triggered my sort of nausea. And the only thing, I kept dreaming about being in the sea. Really did. Because I really love kayaking, although, I mean, it's really exciting, and when you're on river, it's really cool. But yeah, so I was really ill for 2 weeks, and it really, the thing that took me by surprise is how mentally I went downhill as well. And I just could not think of just getting in a kayak. Just the thought of it was just horrible. I really thought, oh, is that it then? Has the love gone? And but I'm sort of I'm sort of coming around to the idea as well. But I literally just thought, I just want to be at sea. Just like, I mean, not that it would have done anything. It would have been really good, like being sick and like having diarrhea. But I don't know. I guess it's because even though this is probably more full of poo than a river, I don't know. I think it's because it's my happy place to see. Really, even more than mountains. I think I mentioned that in a previous video. Actually, it might have been here. of what if I had to choose one, what is the one that would what would be the one that I choose? It would be the sea, because I've the sort of, you know, went surfs up and everything. The sheer joy of it, even something like a little tiny wave like this, just the sheer joy of this is just makes me so happy. Actually, I'm going to try and get a bit further into impact zone so we get some better shots of me getting hit by waves. Yeah. So just babble, babble, babble. Here we go. Gonna get my head wet. Oh. Not. The mist really taken a long time to go. I could not believe how just the bad luck yesterday. We're absolutely. The weird thing is, I'm not too fussed because the weather forecast for this weekend was supposed to be a bit crap up here, and the only reason I've come here instead of the Dales is because the Dales are going to be absolutely flooded today. I think it's coming in. So I thought, oh, I'd rather risk it here. And the thing is, the weather forecast got better and better and better for here. So this is where I am, and it's been really great. And I thought, oh, I'm going to get the Northern Lights tonight. I brought all my camera gear, and but then the fog came, so there was nothing. And I can't even be really asked to like drink very much because, like I said, really, I have never had well, the tests are still waiting to come, but I've never had like I've never been ill for like sort of 2 weeks. It really, God, it was horrific. Oh, don't bring your surfboard. It's going to be as flat as a pancake. So. It isn't. Oh, it's cold though. Good morning, everybody. It's Monday. Normally, I pack up and go home quite quickly, but didn't fancy it today. So I thought I'd come and have a look at Cayton, and it looks quite good. I'm only going to come in for about half an hour. I've got to check out the flower of May and everything. So, oh, it's cold. This one. It's not really big. I don't think my little surfboard would be much copying this, but it'd be alright if you had a little foamy or something. Nothing quite like a morning swim. Well, there is a massive cup of coffee, that'd be something. I think what we'll do is arse about in here for a bit. Might come back later. Got to drop the keys off at Flower of May, and then I might go head into Scarborough for some breakfast. Right, we are at Thornwick Bay today. Well, not just today, I mean, I've been in Cayton Bay this morning, haven't I? But I thought I'd come here because I thought, oh, I might do some underwater like photography. But it is a little bit choppy. I mean, I thought I knew it was going to be a bit rough, but because it swelled this morning at Cayton. Yeah, so it's just not worth it. I've brought a helmet and a PFD and everything, because I've brought my kayak stuff. But yeah, I'd probably get snotted about a bit too much. So it's just not worth it. I'm on my own anyway, and if I get into trouble, some poor bastard's got to come out and come rescue me. It's just not fair on them. So if it were a little bit less choppy, I think I'd be fine. But no, it's just not worth it. There's other days. We're only in May, so it is beautiful. So what I have done is I got a new drone. So I'm going to try. Thing is, today there is a lot of birds around, so I'm not going to be able to fly it out to sea. I can see there's all sorts of stuff as well. So I'm not going to fly it out because it's such a no-no to arse about with wildlife. I mean, the whole of the Yorkshire coast is, you know, triple SI for a start. So you have to be very careful. And yeah, so we're going to just basically stick around this amphitheatre. I'm going to try some you know, like, because this one's the Mini 4 Pro, and it's got like, you know, because it's got sensors that do like follow. I'm going to try using some of the like the follow me things on it, which I don't have on the Mini 2. Yeah, so should be all right as long as we stay here and don't go out to sea. Because I don't know if you're picking it up, but there are hundreds of birds around. Just the wrong time of year to be messing with them, because they'll be feeding young and stuff. So they are going to be a bit aggro. So I'm going to keep. I'm just going to keep out of their way. Right. Bye. Absolutely fantastic. Do you know what? On days like this one, I really wish I didn't have to work at all. I mean, I suppose I don't have to really, but I sometimes think I really should have stuck to the plan of, I mean, I got my gas again, so but I was going to do a load of subbing work and just, well, every time I didn't fancy doing it, just not do it. But instead I got an actual proper job instead. I must be mental. Look at it. Right, well. Right. I'm gonna point you that way. Bit windy, so I don't know if you're picking up my voice or anything. Weirdly, there's been a bit of a mudslide here, and it's actually made it easy to climb down and up. I don't spend a lot of time here. I mostly just whiz up to Scarborough or Cayton, or actually I haven't been to Robin's Bay for ages, so I ought to go up there. This is Thornwick. all I ever seem to do when I come up here is walk. I'm like walking, but in the sea. It's all right, I suppose. Could be worse. Could be sat in a caravan watching telly. What's the point of that? Yeah, but I stayed up at I stayed up at the Flower of May again. Yeah, bit hit and miss. Depends who you got next to you in them pods. I mean, they're a bit basic. You don't have a fridge. They're not as good as the ones up at Middlewood Farm. But I mean, they're cheap, and you've got a microwave and a kettle, and to be honest, that's all I really need. Right, I'm pretty tired. I'm going to head back to Doncaster from this.